My name's Jenn Miller. I'm a retired racehorse jockey. I do still ride. I exercise thoroughbred racehorses, and I've been riding for 26 years, since I was 10 years old, working with top-level dressage trainers and riding their horses, and then I moved into the racehorses. And as any rider or any athlete in any contact sport knows, you do end up with concussions, and I have definitely had concussions, two very severe ones in the last 4 years, the more recent one being this past December in 2020.
Thank you, Jenn, for being here with us and for sharing your story. Tell us about your last concussion and your symptoms.
Well, my last concussion put me in the hospital. I had to have a craniotomy because I had bleeding, subdural bleeding on my brain, and they had to drain it. And definitely after that experience, I struggled with focus, short-term memory in particular. And for example, if I was having a conversation and there was a lot of noise in the next room, it would distract me so much I'd forget what the conversation had been about or what I had been just saying.
Wow. We've been able to help you with hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and you've now had 17 sessions. So what have you noticed because of that?
I've noticed immense changes. Definitely, I was very fortunate in that when I first started those sessions, I had actually already recovered a lot. Thanks to the doctors and the work in the hospital. But I was still struggling with short-term memory and the focus, and just exhaustion from going for a simple walk or balancing my checkbook and needing to sleep all the time, or at least that's what it felt like. And now after the sessions, I, for example, today went to work at 6 o'clock this morning. I exercised 4 fully fit racehorses, helped them pack because they're shipping horses out tomorrow, and then went for my therapy session, my HBOT session, where I got a 45-minute to an hour nap in there. Went and took a cognitive test, and now I'm here speaking with you. And I don't feel like I need a nap. I feel like I'm going to go home and have a normal evening.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what would you say to other riders or trainers or owners about HBOT for concussions?
I think it's definitely something that everybody needs to know about. Whether it's a minor concussion or a severe concussion, I think we really need to make it so that it is common enough that people can get access to it, whether it be that they can afford it or that insurance covers it, because it gives you such a jump start in the healing process and the recovery process. And everybody knows you're gonna do the most healing early on. So if you can sort of jumpstart the early process of healing, then as time goes on, you're just going to get that much further.
Yeah, excellent. Yes. Well, we're so excited to have you with us and to follow your journey in the future with your riding, and can't thank you enough for sharing your experience with all of us.
Thank you for the opportunity to have this experience.